Okay, guys. Okay, I'm cold. It is late. I'm probably gonna look down because this is really bright. It's really dark, and I was channeling though, and it's about worldly stuff, like in the inner the alchemy to see what I'm feeling, what's mine, what's the world's. I All of it is connected. You get what I'm saying? So first I had to understand, and this is what had come to me as far as why I'm on the side of justice in the sense of spirituality, in the sense of the light side. You get what I'm saying? And that's because I prefer to give people their rewards, like the feeling of the lighter things feel better to me, versus giving their punishments. Which again, what I realized in understanding this, because I was like, I had to juxtapose the two, right? And I had to say, when if I were to, give the reward or the blessing or the this, that, and the other, how that feels. You get what I'm saying? Although, and so I get a flash of all the moments that I have got to feel what it feels like when you give someone a blessing in on every dimension of it, from the, you get it, hopefully. Um, well, maybe you don't. From the giving it as God, giving it like, and these are moments that you just are indescribable, okay? Giving it as, and like God works through you in so many ways, by the way, even if it's not, I am God right now and I'm touching you, and you get what I'm saying, but it is that too. But even on the level of giving the best advice that somebody needed, and that soul cry, that anyway, you get it, those feelings, versus the other ones that I really used to love, where it was the punishment side of it, the the payback side of it. Like if I watched a movie that they got somebody back, that feeling of vindication, that side of of the balance. You get what I'm saying? The lower vibrational side. And you see, it's not a bad thing. It's just there's the giving the reward versus giving the punishment. I think even the words kind of do a very good job of explaining the different roles. And in understanding that, I had realized, woo, it's cold. I had realized I was judged. Like, okay, so what it was is I'm more of the justice card in tarot versus the judgment card in tarot. You get what I'm saying? But I call judgment, meaning I can feel an energy, I can feel certain things, and if it feels off to me, I can say, hey, that feels off. But I am not the person that will say that is off and I will judge it, and this is what I deem it to deserve. You get what I'm saying? So I don't do that part. But what I had realized is I was judging, which is what I just told myself that I actually wouldn't prefer to do. I am judging in the human sense of judging the people that are placed or that do the judgment part. You get what I'm saying? And the acting upon of the punishment. But this is the thing. It's because I had to go back to what I had learned a long time ago, that oh no, y'all might be hearing all of this. My bad. Hold on. I had to go back to the thing where I remembered that everyone isn't the same. You get what I'm saying? Everyone isn't the same. And this was what happened when I met the darkest being on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Literally, quite frankly, on I don't even know, is it on the everything? Anyway, what's the point? The point is when I had to leave, and because I was a light being and I wanted to bring this dark being with me, and it was like, this is where this being resonates. That's like saying I want to like taking somebody that would absolutely prefer goth or hardcore to like a Barbie thing. You know what I mean? It's like, it's, you don't, it's what they, you know what I mean? And I can't assume that everybody would rather be in the light, because everybody wouldn't rather be in the light. So I can't judge, because we do have freedom of choice. I can't judge if people, whoever, beings, any kind, choose to be on the side of the lower vibration that holds the balance too, because honestly, there is no light without dark. It just can't exist. You get what I'm saying? But what I was not worried about, but I care about humanity, and I care about all the souls and all the people as we ascend and as the vibration of this planet elevates. I it it gets uncomfortable for me, because if you're the doer of the punishments, right? Let's just say the divine. I'm gonna try to explain to you. Let's just say the divine says, yeah, like karma says, yeah, they gotta do something like that, fix that. Yes, the humans, they will get the humans that are resonating at that vibration, saying that they want to do this kind of stuff, and boom. But that doesn't change the debt given to the person that's doing it. It's just that's how the cycle works. Okay, now this one is old, now this one, but that is holding the vibration at that dimension, at that vibration. Do you get it? It's not that just because you do it and it is just to do, you don't understand that you are a part of the cycle within that vibration. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that you're 100% wrong, but it's saying you got to know what you're doing within the universe. Let's say you're not wrong let's say there's a practitioner and they do something that is just in their mind because of their honor system, right? Which gives them temperance, meaning I'm doing this because I think that person is crap and you would deserve it. Think that, right? But what they don't understand is by doing so, it doesn't, because you're not God, and it's like, wait, but God is the one that allowed me to do it. It's like, yes, because you have freedom of choice. Just because it holds a vibration doesn't mean you have to be at that vibration. But if you are, this is what happens down there. Y'all will recycle that energy. You know what I mean? And you hold that space. And I'm okay. Listen, if you are a judge, if you are the people that acted out for humans to get their karma and do all that, then sure. But if you don't want to stay there, then that's what I'm for, to teach people how to get out if they do not prefer to stay at a certain level, okay, or dimension. And so my thing that I realized I was doing was, sorry, I was mesmerized by my guitar if I'm just staring off into space, but that's what I do when I'm channeling or whatever. My basically I was saying, my thing was just not, it was accepting that I think that was what I was saying. My thing was accepting that, was it that everyone was different? I definitely messed it up because of the guitar thing. I should have. Give me one moment. Elevate. Sorry, I lost the stream. Sin and justice and back and. Yeah, okay, so I'm the one that can show you how to get down if you don't prefer to be there. And then I was worried about as we ascend, they would be in the lower vibration. Yeah, okay. Forget whatever I was gonna say. The truth is, what people consider, that too, what people consider heaven, okay, is basically really high frequencies, okay, really high frequency, which means you'll be at a very high dimension, means we'll do some really cool things. And as we ascend, because Earth is ascending in frequency, the lower vibration is going to be the lower vibration. And what do people think low is? It's going to be more of the hellish stuff. And it ain't going to be that bad because our vibration has raised. But it will still be, you're just a regular human. You get not, yeah, it's the truth. Regular human. When there's going to be the others that are doing very cool things, that I'm not going to take this too far because then I'm going to lose people. Actually, nah, you're gonna be doing some really big things, and they might be calling you some stuff, you know what I mean? Like angel, God, reincarnate. You know what I mean? And it's just like, no, you can do what I can do, just like old boy said back in the day. You could do what we all can do. But what I'm saying is, I realized that I was judging and being one of the judges, and that goes to, dang, this is getting long, but whatever, that goes to what's going on in the world as well. As hard as, and I realize if I don't want to be on that vibration, I'm not. The light is being shown. You get what I'm saying? The light is being shown, and there's going to be so much more that's shown of everything. This is what the ascension is. Everything is becoming unveiled, and we've been saying it's going to come. Opening up, and as it is, sorry, as it is, oh yeah, so no, It's so hard because I'm like, how do you not judge these people? How do you not judge these people? And because I know what judgment is, and I have to accept that they are that frequency is no longer going to be the frequency to be on, the ones where they're doing all this stuff. I need y'all to know that what y'all are seeing on TV and on the news, actually, I'm not, listen, this has been too good of a vibration to even bring them there. So all I'm saying is, I realize I've been judging. We're all judging. You know what I mean? It's like that's where we are as a collective judgment, because we are seeing the Epstein files. I mean, am I even allowed to say that? That's where those, all right, we are seeing those files that are coming out that no one is paying attention to, because they're also saying that they're doing magic. They're doing magic. They're doing dark magic. This is what we're talking about. And the reason why people aren't in an uproar about it is because they can't believe it yet. But this is part of the awakening. They can't even look at it and say, what? Babies and consumption, and it doesn't make sense to them, because they have been desensitized to this can't be real. But we have to make it real, and that's why we're using the fifth or the cabal. Oh, am I don't even know if I can say it. Look, those people that are doing that weird stuff that's coming out in those files, this is to show, because guess what, they're the ones that get the spotlight. Okay, so we're going to shine the spotlight on them. I'm going to tell y'all the secret of the angels. Okay, we're going to shine the spotlight on them, and their paperwork, the stuff that they're doing, is going to say that they're doing magic. Okay, that they're doing magic. And it's like, wait, well, why would they be consuming babies? Why would they be this and that? That sounds like, and then people writing this, those are demons, and okay, but they're doing it, and there's a reason, and it's working, and it's not working on them, and it's like, you got to give it to the humans very slowly, because it's hard to consume. You got to understand, us spiritual people, we've been doing this for years. They're kind of getting this all at once, but not really, because we've been telling them for a long time, but they ain't been listening to us. So now it's like in your face, okay? Not like ha in your face, but maybe it's a double entendre, but like in your face, here it is. This is what they're doing, okay? But we are not to judge. Yes, they are doing things that a lot of us would absolutely not do. But have you done some things that people would not do? And it's like, but there's levels to it, yeah, but there is and there isn't, because then if you're Christian, all sins are the same, okay? And I just implore you not to judge. It's to, you can say, I do not agree with that at all. I do not. But when you get that little bit of hate energy in there, like, you disgusting, nasty pieces of underdog, I'm not even gonna say dog, because dog is even better than than all of those, all the names, you get what I'm saying? When you get into that, trust me, I can get into that. It got worse. This is public. You get what I'm saying? I can feel that, but that feeling, throw it away. Throw it away. You want to backhand a few of them? You get what I'm saying? I can get there. I can touch it with y'all. There's no need. It's already been touched. They're being touched. They've been touched by an angel. You get what I'm saying? So get your popcorn. Okay, now actually you might not want to eat with this, because these people they're who they are, okay, and they made their decisions, and the spotlight is on, and they're all shitting bricks, because it's more that's gonna come out. And I told y'all it started with who? Was it with Cat? And I mean, let's just be real, it started before Cat. You could go to all these YouTubers. It started with all of us, okay? But we needed the people in the spotlight to, and we said, hey, it's time, and everybody said, okay, yay, Cat Williams, this person, okay? So you'll start seeing a whole lot more. Don't judge them, for they know what they, all right, when they say they know not what they do, they mean they know what they doing, but spiritually, they know not what they do. They really don't. They really don't. Because trust me, if they actually knew, they wouldn't do. And obviously, you get what I'm saying? If they knew, they would not do. And that is the 100% truth. If they knew, they would not do. And that's why we know how to forgive everybody, because at any level, if you do anything that is against what will make you ascend, then it's already forgiven, because the goal is to ascend. And if you knew what was up, you would not do anything to go down or even keep yourself where you are. So we give grace because they wouldn't do it if they knew better. And that's ignorance, and that's God's grace. You get what I'm saying? Because we know what you don't know. So we're not going to be mad at you for doing what you don't know you shouldn't do. And it's like, but you're grown and you should know. No, there's a lot of things that grown people that think they doing the right thing are doing and don't know that they shouldn't do none of it. Okay, so this is getting long. It don't matter. It was a really good message. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, everything I'm saying is true. Everything I'm saying is true. I'm not allowed to lie. I'm just not. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.